I get a call from a customer who told me that she and her husband had been trying to sleep, and they kept hearing a loud scratching noise in the ductwork under their bedroom. And so the husband got up out of bed, stomped the floor really loud, and yelled, "Go home." And the wife said, "That's the problem, honey. I think they are home." The next day, I get a call, and here I am, crawling under their house to try and find out what the problem is. It wasn't very hard. There was a lot of rats under here. I could hear them scratching in the insulation over my head, and there were all kinds of sign underneath the house. I could tell from the inspection of the crawl space there was a lot of rats. There's a lot of signs of them on the outside too. There were burrows around all over the place. They were coming and going under some of the foundations where they could. They're even using flour as cover so they couldn't be seen when they came and went. Part of the problem was that the foundation out front didn't have a true foundation underneath it. There was no concrete underneath it. It was easy to dig under. The best plan is to seal the house really thoroughly and then trap the rats that are on the inside. If you don't do this, it's just not going to work. You can't eliminate all the rats that are outside the house. There's always one more rat out there. But in this case, the food source was on the outside of the house, and I was afraid that sealing the house might force rats upstairs to forage in living spaces. My goal in setting traps outside was just to get rid of a few rats while I worked on sealing the place up. Rats are considered neophobic. This means they're afraid of new things, and that includes traps. They'll jump over a trap, run around it, and altogether avoid it. This is a problem if you're trying to get rid of them. Luckily here, there was a lot more competition, and they started showing up in the traps right away. This is in Norway. This is what we're after. After a while, rats thinned out. They weren't showing up in traps like they were in the beginning. At this point, we started catching European house mice. I consider this a good sign that rat population had been cut down and it was okay to finish sealing up the house. Thanks for watching. If you need more help with your rat problems, click over to wildlifecompanytn.com.